Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Berry Faye and I am here to do a simple foundation routine for you guys. Sorry if I sound a little weird and look a little weird. I'm very sick right now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this video because I know a lot of people have been waiting for a video like this where I'm just showing you one makeup thing and that's it. I did do an eyebrow tutorial, so if you are looking to figure out how to fill in your eyebrows properly, then you can go ahead and watch that video. And yeah, here we go. So the first thing you need to know about your foundation is the type of skin that you have. So whether your skin is oily will determine whether you want a foundation that is more dry, and if your face is dry, you would probably want a foundation that is more liquidy and oily. So typically my face is normal. Sometimes it can get dry depending on what face wash I use, but if I use my Mary Kay 3-in-1 cleanser, then my face is normal. But if I use anything else like Clean and Clear or Neutrogena, then my face gets really dry. So for the most part my face is normal, so I have pretty much every kind of foundation. This one is for combination oily, and then the other one I have is a matte, and then the other one I have is a liquid mousse. So you can have more than one foundation, so that's not for different occasions. You might want a different foundation. So for this is an everyday foundation. This is the Revlon Color Stay, and I purchased this from Walgreens. It was about $5 or $6. It's a really big bottle. I've had this for a while. This color is called Caramel, 400 Caramel, and I love this foundation because it works really great. Especially they have lots of different shades in this brand. Specifically, this is the combination oily. Like I said, they have the matte foundation, they have the liquid foundation, they have the powder foundation, but this one is the combination oily foundation, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, this is a typical foundation that you'll wear every day. Okay, so the next thing is buying the right foundation. Now, a lot of time for beginners, getting a foundation that is your shade is very hard. It's still sometimes hard for me, but now I kind of just know, because I do have a pretty yellow undertone face. Like right here, I would use a yellowy kind of concealer for my eyes instead of a pink, or show you guys all my different foundations for all the different brands. When it comes to foundations for me, I always typically go with the lightest color and the darkest shades. As you can see, from e.l.f. I have this one, which is pretty much Cocoa from elf.com. So the e.l.f. one looks like this compared to my arm. This is my Sephora one. I use this only on occasion because it was more expensive than the other one, so I won't be getting this one as much as I could get the e.l.f. one, which is $6. This one was about like 24 bucks. And the bottle is really skinny and small, so yeah, I had this for a while also. And this one looks like this. So pretty much they look like exact same color. So if you are in a store and they have a tester, go ahead and, because you might not want to test it on your face just because you don't know how your face will react to it at that moment. So I would say test it on your the middle part of your arm. So in between the very back and then the front, put it right in that middle section. And that should tell you about what color you need, or if it's too light or too dark. And then lastly, we have the color stay one, which will be used in this video. And the only thing I don't like about this one is it doesn't have a pump like my other two ones, so you have to like pour it out. You could purchase a pump, but it's not that necessary to have a pump. My concealer brush to take some out. This is not how I apply it, I just take it out with it. And so the Revlon color stay one is like this. So when you look at it on camera, they all pretty much look like the same brand, same color, but this one is already dried up and it's, you know, stays in place. This one, it tends to look a little bit still wet, and this one is very liquidy. You have to set it with a powder. Which brings me to my next point. When you are finished with your foundation, you want to set it with the powder, and the two things I'm going to show you are this powder. This powder is NYX. I bought this from Ulta, about $5–6, and this is in the color Banana. I'm just showing you guys all the things you need first before I start it. So this is what it looks like. And you put this on after you put your foundation on, if that's all you're going to wear. But if you're going to highlight and contour, obviously you do that first. But this is what the Banana one looks like. And if you don't want one of those and you rather finish with a colored powder, I am going to show you guys my Mary Kay powder, and it's this color, and it's in the color Bronze 4. Now enough with all that yapping. Now let's actually get into doing this. So step one, you always need to get a face primer. It doesn't matter which brand you get, but just get one that complements your skin and will do you right. So again, like if your face is dry, get a foundation that has moisturizer in it. If your face is oily, get a foundation that is matte. So I'm just using the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. I got this from HARMON'S Face Values. You can get it from Walmart, Walgreens, Ulta, CVS, anywhere. To all over my face. I like that it has a pump. Go ahead and quickly do my eyebrows just so I can use this look afterwards. And I did just get my eyebrows waxed yesterday, so that's why they look so in place. So I'm just gonna lightly fill them in really quickly. And again, if you want to know how I did it, just go watch my eyebrow video. That I lightly filled in my eyebrows, I'm just going to go ahead and start to apply my foundation. And what you will need for this is a foundation brush, but I can't really tell you guys that because the brush that I typically like to use for foundation is a brush that is flat on the top and then the bristles spread out. So this is a perfect brush, and especially if you're on a budget, I got this one from elf.com. You could pick it up at Target. Walmart just started to have them, and this is the powder brush. Actually, this is not a foundation brush. Who's going to tell you that you can't use whatever brush for whatever type of makeup you want? So I use this one because it's a flat top, because I like to buff my foundation in and then, you know, blend it up. But so using this flat top brush, powder brush I should say, I'm going to take some of the foundation, and you can do this in a different way. You could put it on your hand, or you could put it on a actual spatula or something. Not spatula, mixing thing. And this is typically the amount I use on an everyday basis. You don't need more than this unless you want it, unless you want to get a full coverage. But again, start off small to build up. All right, so then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna place it in different spots all over. To get in between my eyebrows, I usually squeeze the tip of the brush and press down. So this is what I'm looking like right now, a hot mess. And then I go ahead and let it go, bring it back to its shape, and then I pat it down into my skin. This is for me. I don't know if everybody does this, but I like to do this because it makes me feel like it's really getting in there and it's looking exactly like my skin without it just being like just a little mask or something. See how, like, I didn't even start blending it out. All I did was pat it into my face. And typically when I'm putting on foundation, I always tie the front of my hair so my hair doesn't get colored up. And then once you start blending it out, you'll feel a difference in the way it feels on your face. It wouldn't feel as thick anymore, and now it feels like you're just like swiping away. Like it doesn't feel like you have foundation on anymore. Well, me. In place, I go ahead and typically I would already have my eyeshadow on and my eyebrows done, but for the purpose of this video, I'm not doing any eyeshadow, and I don't feel like wearing eyeshadow today anyways, so that's fine because I'm, you know, sick. So that's how you apply the foundation, and this is what it looks like up close. I mean, it should look like bare skin. Now, highlighting and contouring, that's a whole nother video, but this is just putting on foundation, how it should look afterwards. And yeah, it's pretty basic. It's just make sure you blend it well enough so that your face doesn't look like a mask, and you want to make sure that the color of your foundation is not 100% off of the color of your neck, unless you're gonna paint your neck too. But last thing I'm going to show you guys to how you set your foundation. You don't want to ever just leave your foundation like that. Even if you don't feel like wearing makeup, just put some setting powder on, because it will make a difference, especially when you go outside. You don't want your foundation to start to melt and your face gets all hot and greasy. So set it with the powder, because the powder will like suck up all the moisture in your face. Not like make you dry or anything, but it won't make you look dry. So I'm going to use the NYX banana powder. And I'm just using a powder brush by no, this is by Avon. I'm using a powder brush by Avon, and I'm just gonna swipe this against my face like this. Under there, looks a little white. And that is pretty much it. That's how you apply foundation, like a beginner or a pro. Like, it's not really much to applying foundation. There's different ways you can apply it besides just a brush. A lot of people use their fingers because your fingers have heat in them. So when you press against your foundation and when you press against your face with your foundation, it's like melting your foundation into your skin. So that's pretty cool, but I don't like to do that, especially when I have my nails done. Oh, look at my nails, by the way. Aren't they so cute? Oh yeah, look at that, it's so pretty. But yeah, anyways, so you could use a brush, you could use a makeup sponge. Mine's dirty, but you could use this and press it like this into your face, but this takes too long and it's too small to do your entire face. Like, I use this only for like when I'm highlighting under my eyes. But the very last step you want to do is to set your foundation. I'm not gonna say set your makeup, but just set your foundation. And I like to set my foundation 2 ways. The first way I like to do it is using Fix Plus by MAC. This is just basically like a water prime thing, or skin refresher finishing mist. Yeah, this is like a finishing mist. I don't like to just use this by itself. I always use my elf makeup lock and seal. I just put it in a bottle. It doesn't usually come like this, but I put it in one of the bottles, and this is a makeup setter. Like, it makes your face feel like sucked up. So I spray this on first just to give my face some hydration, because sometimes after you put powder, your face feels like a little like dead. So I like to spray this first, and then I'm going to spray the makeup lock and seal. You don't need too much of this, because it will lock and seal your face for real. I'm just going to apply some blush because I don't want my face to look so boring. Even though I don't really care, but I kind of care. And that is it. That is how you apply foundation to your face, and to give your face a little flawlessness without having to try too hard. You could just leave your makeup like this. You could add eyeshadow, you could add lipstick, you could add the whole eyebrow thing, but this is for a normal everyday foundation routine, like just going to class or something. It's not really much to it. All you need, again, is a face primer, a brush, a foundation that is your shade, or 2. If you could mix it, that's fine. And then you need a finishing spray and a foundation setter. So a setting powder or a actual foundation powder. But it's all up to you. Nobody's gonna tell you what to do, but at the end of the day, if you want help, that's what us YouTubers are here for. So if you need any more help with applying your foundation, just leave a comment down below. And also, if you would like to see another video like this, learning one specific makeup thing, let me know what that makeup topic would be, whether it's eyeliner, eyeshadow, mascara, the smoky eye, which I am doing next. Let me know. I will respond. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.